Hey, how's it going? So, I wanted to talk about finding purpose. I had blogged about it a week ago, maybe 2 weeks. Okay, maybe a week ago. But I wanted to like elaborate on what my thought process was, and then I had some new insights into it, and some data from experimentation done by yours truly. So, it's an age-old problem. It's an age-old problem, at least for me. I get bored really easily when I'm hanging out with friends or when I'm hanging out with myself in general. I constantly keep getting back to the question. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? What is the point of this? What should I be doing? That's a question that keeps haunting me, that keeps harrowing me, keeps coming back to me every now and then. And I've tried to not answer it, and due to incompetency and due to being indisciplined and being lazy, I have successfully diverted thinking about it. I have intoxicated myself. I have like stopped using my brain essentially to not keep thinking about it. The best way to do it, right? Don't use your brain if you don't want to think, man. Um, but yeah, I don't know what happened recently, but then I wanted to try kind of change that because I've spent years, I've spent maybe a decade, not thinking about it, and just passing time. I wanted to essentially like spend the entire life like not doing anything about it, not thinking about it, not working on anything, stuff like that. But yeah, I wanted to change it for some reason. I wanted to try to pursue answers to this question, right? Um, so the first, so what I've realized about it is I can't even comprehend the question enough to answer the question and come to a conclusion if I'm not disciplined, if I'm not active, if my brain is not active, right? Um, I need to keep my brain engaged, active, and all that jazz to at least try to process the question, try to find answers to it. So maybe the last 10 days, I have been engaging my brain. My brain is back after years and years, and I've been eating good. I've been kind of working out, but mostly like I've started controlling my diet, and I've started like walking a lot, essentially being physically active, right? So that has kind of actually helped open up my brain. Um, I've become a lot more productive, but that's a byproduct. The main intention was to like, actually there was no intention. I just wanted to see. There was a person involved in this who partly motivated me to be better, be active. Um, but yeah, ignoring that, like anyway, I have done it, and my brain has started to go haywire again. Haywire in a very good sense. I have become my brain has become extremely inquisitive, um, active, and hungry for more. That's essentially how it's supposed to be, like forever. And one thing I had in my mind, one qualm about like being active was how long am I gonna be active, right? I always thought if I exhaust myself in a couple of days or a week, I'm gonna just go back, slip back to the old self. But I realized that's not the case. The brain's extremely elastic. The more you push it, the more it craves, the better you get, and the more you want. And it's a cycle. It's always a cycle. Both it goes both ways. Like the more you're inactive, the more you laze around, and the more you waste time, the more you're lethargic and not engage your brain, the more you will continue staying that way. It's just momentum. And the more I've stayed active, the more I've been thinking, the more I've been doing things, the more I've been trying to think about things, the more my brain craves, and it's fucking amazing. Like honestly, it's amazing how much the brain is elastic. That's one thing I've realized through experimentation. I wouldn't have realized this if I hadn't started experimenting. So my goal currently is to continue staying fit, get fitter, try to lose the bits of fat clinging onto my tummy. I have, I think, lost a little tummy fat. My face has lost a lot of weight, but that's the first thing that loses weight. The last thing is the tummy. So I need to continue walking, running, staying in control of diet and all that jazz. And continue working problems, man. I want to keep doing that. I want to. So one of my passions is definitely artificial intelligence, and I'm doing a deep learning course. So I want to finish that first, and I want to get into the whole. That'll open up a whole box of possibilities for me. I've realized that once I learn deep learning, there's a whole world out there, and if I don't do that, then I'm gonna get behind, man. I'm gonna like get left out. I don't want that to happen. Um, so yeah, I want to continue exploring that realm, deep learning, artificial intelligence, and like computer vision, UN, generatorial adversarial networks. I want to produce music, images, videos, whatever. I want to try experimenting with that stuff. I it's, right now I don't want to be a leader in any of that, but I eventually want to be at the forefront of the research side of things. That will take a tremendous amount of effort, but I think I've gotten off on the right foot. I've gotten off on the right track. So I think I'm like well positioned. I have positioned myself in a very good way to continue doing this, and I am gonna continue doing this. I'm not gonna waste. So yeah. All throughout the day, I have questions about what am I gonna do next. Oh man, is my brain gonna take it if I like study a little more? If I like engage my brain a little more, stay inquisitive, try learning more things, will I eventually like get a burnout, stuff like that? That hasn't happened yet, and I don't think it's gonna happen. The only thing is to take a lot of breaks help a lot. Take a lot of breaks and then come back to it. But then my working hours have changed for the better, man. I'm working at least 10x more than what I used to work when I was at home. COVID hit me hard. COVID, the disease didn't hit me. The time period where I was working from home hit me a lot. I wasted two more years of my life. I wasted a decade so far, but I'm trying to catch up, and I'm gonna catch up so grandly. It's gonna blow my mind. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. And eventually, I'll get to the question of what I want to be doing with my life if I keep myself active. So that's the bottom line. I need to continue staying active and engaging my brain and engaging my body, like stay physically active and stuff. And let's see how this goes. I'm very optimistic. I'm very happy. I've been very content with my life. The past few days, maybe a week or so, have been very good. I don't want to ruin it. I haven't fabbed in a while, not too long, because I was one day in the middle. I was like, let's just do it for the heck of it. I came back home late, and I was like, let's just do it, man. I don't even get enjoyment out of it. I have realized that. So yeah, I'm gonna try very hard to not fall back and stay focused. This is a really personal thing, but I want to experience lust in life. I don't experience lust in life. That's very bad, because I have tamed myself when it comes to the cravings, sexual cravings. I have tamed myself. I've tamed my brain, not my body. So one of the agendas is also to stay untamed, get wild, man. I want to experience lust in my life. I want to be lusty for people. Sounds weird, but I mean, I'm basically in a very fucked up situation right now. I need to get back to normalcy. And let's see how it goes. Signing off, Sue.